real quick. You both stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
GC Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This is
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth for the first of our doubleheader Saturday nights here at Fearless Broadcasting. First off, with the Wild West Racing League here at Nashville Super Speedway in the Next Gen Cup Series. Joining up just at the beginning of qualifying here, this is the last race before, or the last round of, hang on, I'm trying to get this right. The last race of the first round of the playoffs. Going to be going on board with the 88 of James Napier. Forgive me, we're doing a little bit of tech support with a few of our other fellow broadcasters here at Fearless Broadcasting. Riding on board with the 88 of James Napier in the Wendy's machine. These cars have been proving to be very difficult all night. We do not have very many good setups here among any of the drivers by the sounds of it for the race here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. 88 starting his second lap here, I believe. Down the backstretch he goes. He's currently in first. Trey Smith in second. Tanner Ensign in third. Let me pull that up for you now. James Napier with a 30.087. Trey Smith almost a half second behind him. Dakota Henderson. Oh my God. James Napier beats out Dakota Henderson by 10 hundredths of a second. Krishan Elliott moving up to the front now. He is 29.846, I believe that is. James Napier down in second, 0.7 hundredths behind. Dakota Henderson 8 hundredths behind. Trey Smith a quarter behind. Tanner Ensign 3/4 behind with Timothy McDonald. David Justin almost a full second back. Bradley Bartley splitting the difference. He's only a half second. Mike Presley doing the same. Trying to find it here. Where is it? Coming down towards the end of qualifying, Mike Loveless in the 68 up to the front, 29.807. Krishan Elliott, 0.039 behind, I believe that is. James Napier, 1/10 off the pace. Forgive me, folks. There's a little bit of confusion going on up here. Nothing with the stream, of course. 75 laps here at Nashville Super Speedway. Forgive me, folks. I'm trying to get something straightened out here. Well, hopefully I get back on that. Anyway, Mike Lovelace, Kershawn Elliott, Dakota Henderson, Trace Smith. Oh, Mike Lovelace, Kershawn Elliott, James Napier, in third. Dakota Henderson, Trace Smith, Bradley Bartley, Mike Presley, Tanner Ensign, Timothy McDonald, David Justin, Jacob Schaffet, Jerome Cooper, and Gene Watkinson. Good field of cars out here tonight, here with the Wild West Racing League once again here at Nashville. Mike Lovelace will be leading the way. Off of pit road in the 68 Meals on Wheels machine. 91 Bark Box, followed by the 88 Wendy's car. 5 of Dakota Henderson in the number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Creamsicle machine. Pace car is off here at Nashville Motor Speedway. Mike Lovelace waiting on the green flag. Green flag is out. We are off here with the Wild West Racing League, and it's happened immediately. 88-68. The 011 caution is out before we even get to the jump back and take a better look at that. Apologies, folks. I am trying to be a little more present for this. This is on the start of the race. Mike Lovelace, I think he just spins the tires up because right at the end of the restart zone, he's completely on his own. Green flag comes out. He spins him up, tries to save it, comes straight back across. Nothing anybody could really do about that. Unfortunate way to start the race here at Nashville Motor Speedway. Kershawn Elliott up to the lead. Fearless Broadcasting and the Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offers something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDERPVE. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and of course our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your order. Forgive me, folks. I'm not trying to be away from everything. I'm just trying to make sure everything's all right outside of the stream. Trying to help a new broadcaster get the ropes here on Discord. So we're all set for his live stream in just a couple minutes. Our good friend Chris Lindsay is joining the Fearless Broadcasting team. We'll be broadcasting the Grit and Glory Pro 4 Trophy Cup. Go on over there and check that out when that goes live. We'll be back later tonight with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Pace car is off, getting ready to go green flag. Here we go once again. 91, 88, 53, 0, 44, 11, 011, 25, 68, 72, 00, and the 111. Through turns 1 and 2 they go. Dakota Henderson riding up on the top. 91 staying right there with him with a good run off of turn 2. 88 right on his heels, though. Not going to let him run away with it that easily. 5 Hendrick Motors of Dakota Henderson really trying to run away with it here. 6 laps of 75 completed. We've made it around one time. Hooray! Jumping back through the field here down to the 011 of Bradley Bartley. One car all the way up to the wall. That is, I believe, the 25, maybe. Of Timothy McDonald, excuse me. Oh, the 88, excuse me. Oh, he's running the C-stamp number, and his number is different on my screen. Okay, that makes sense. Good bit of a packed back here. Not sure what happened to the 011. Oh, right, he was involved in the wreck earlier. But I'm surprised he didn't go down pit road, try to get that car fixed. But still plenty of time left here with the Wild West Racing League. Getting a good view of all of these beautiful race cars under the lights here at Nashville Super Speedway. 44 of Tanner Ensign being one of the prettiest cars out there in the field tonight. Actually, because of that, I was inspired all this past week to do some Patriot-themed and colored cars. So, unfortunately, folks, you won't be seeing those in the races, but hopefully we'll do some more promo shots in the coming weeks here. Everybody's starting to get spread out, get a good groove going. 011 of Bradley Bartley, he's in 7th, down 1 position, having started 6th. Mike Loveless in the 68 having fallen back a good bit as well after that incident at the beginning of the race. 44 all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Not sure if he's got a problem or what. Dakota Henderson still leading the way here at Nashville Super Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting, and me, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Jumping back up to the front of the pack now, Dakota Henderson in the number 5 Hendrick Cars. Chevrolet, Flow Racing and Prime sponsored. Down the backstretch he goes. 91, about 5 or 6 car lengths behind, slowing down a huge amount. Back into turns 1 and 2. Everybody trying to keep their cars as stable as possible. Whoa, Timothy McDonald has had a crash off and on the track, spinning out. Caution comes out here at Nashville for the 2nd time tonight. Let's jump down to Timothy McDonald, take a look at what happened here in the number 25. Coming off of turn 4, just lost it on exit and all the way down through the grass. Tried keeping it straight, couldn't do it. Slides all the way across and back onto the racing surface, bringing out the caution. Whoa! I believe that was the 111 of Gene Watkinson blowing right on by. Plenty of cars trying to get resituated here. Everybody trying to slow down or catch up to the pace car. 2nd caution of the night here with the Wild West Racing League. Brought to you by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop, the Fearless Racing Network, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Okay, I was worried it wasn't going to come back there. We're back with the Wild West Racing League here at Nashville Super Speedway, watching the race off of pit road. Jacob Schoffett leading the way now, owner and operator of Puffy Swag Shop. Gene Watkinson up to second. Jerome Cooper in third. Krishan Elliott in fourth. Dakota Henderson fifth. David Justin still down pit road in sixth at the moment. Trace Smith, Bradley Bartley, Mike Presley, Tanner Ensign, Mike Loveless off pit road. Not sure what happened to the 11 here, but he's still on pit road. Wait, no, he's not. Wait. Oh, I'm on pit lane. That would be why. I thought it was on TV mixed. My bad. Gene Watkinson down pit road this time. Pace car's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by jump up to our race leader in Jacob Schoffett in the 00 Puffy Swag Shop machine. I thought he was running the next gen Toyota, because I made him a nice lovely paint job for the next gen Toyota, and I don't think he's ever actually run it. Pace car's lights are off. Down pit road it goes, looking back through turn 4 now. Not sure why I did that. Here we go, down the front stretch, through the restart zone. Green flag is out, everyone trying to get away gingerly. 72 of Jerome Cooper with a slow start. He's all the way up to the high side, into turn 1, 3 wide behind them. Everybody's struggling to get up to speed here, trying to convince their cars around this racetrack. Nashville proving to be a very difficult venue for these guys to be racing on, especially on this concrete surface. Very rough, very bumpy, not a lot of grip out there to begin with. Make it a night race, and it's nice and cold, adding that extra little bit of challenge to it. I guess this is, we'll just call it another part of the Week 13 action here on iRacing. 00 with a good head of steam now. He's over half a second clear of the 91 and the 11. He's almost 3/4 of a second up on the 91 now. Krishan Elliott trying to chase down the 00 of Jacob Schoffett. Back down through the start-finish straight they go. Gene Watkinson back down pit road once again. Not sure if he's having a problem out there or if he's calling it quits for the night. Hopefully not the second one. 17 of 75 laps completed this time by. Everybody trying to keep their cars clean. Let's jump down to the 68 of Mike Loveless. Trying to bit of a world by himself. The 3 car of Trey Smith just ahead of him. 44 of Tanner Ensign behind. Both owners of the Wild West Racing League. Everybody really struggling to get the grip with the racetrack here at Nashville Super Speedway. Nobody has a good setup, so they're trying to run fixed setup cars around here. Mike Loveless getting real close to the rear bumper of the 3 just ahead of them. Down the front stretch they go. Do not believe... Oh, it is the yellow line rule here, so no passing down below the apron. 68 really putting the pressure on the 3 just ahead of him. Got to be really careful with how he does it. 111 off the pit road this time in the Pepsi 111. 68 up to the high side through turns 3 and 4, trying to get past the 3 of Trey Smith. Looking back down at the rear of the field here as they come back through turn 3 and 4 and into the front stretch. Still side by side, the 68 and the 3 back through turns 1 and 2. 68 of Mike Loveless gets the position. He's up to 7th place. He's starting to make up some time from that botched start on the first lap of the race. Trying to keep that car going the only direction that matters, forward. Through turn 4 he goes, trying to catch up to the 88 of James Napier in the Wendy's, number 88, just ahead of him. Really putting the pressure on, getting some good speed and load into those tires, starting to get them warmed up and into a nice groove here at Nashville Super Speedway. That low mid line really starting to work for him with a medium exit. High entry. Try to hold about a half a lane up off of the bottom there, going up to a full lane on the exit of turn 4. Let's see if we can get a consistent camera angle. Whoa! 88's around and tags the 3. Caution comes out. James Napier with a huge crash. Off of turn 4. Caution comes back out for the second time tonight. This happened before then. 68's right behind him. 88 spins his tires up off of turn 4. Clips the 3 and just gets sent around and backs it into the wall off the tri-oval here at Nashville Super Speedway, if you can call it that. Jumping back up to our race leader, Krishan Elliott, in the 91. Bradley Bartley up to 2nd, Jacob Schaffet down to 3rd. David Justin up to 4th. He's made up 6 places since the start. Plenty of action here so far tonight with the Wild West Racing League. Always a pleasure to be racing and working with these guys. If any of you want to come join the Wild West Racing League, their Discord will be in the description down below. Always a fantastic group of guys. "24 of 75 laps completed this time by, or next time by, excuse me. Under caution for the 3rd time tonight here at Nashville Super Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop and the Fearless Racing Network. Puffy's Swag Shop, owned and run by our very own Jacob Schaffet in the 00 Chevrolet. Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. Wild West Racing League, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offers something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDER-PVE. Fearless Broadcasting also brought to you in part by our friends over at Juicy Spider Studios. Fantastic guys who know how to do some incredible artwork with Blender and several other programs to make our intros the best that we can offer for all of you on YouTube and on Twitch, wherever you may watch. Head on over to Juicy Spider, Spyder, for the very best iRacing broadcasts intros that a man could ask for. Sorry, trying to ad-lib here. I'm not very good at it. This is why I didn't go into comedy. Pace car's lights are off as we go through turn 2. For Sean Elliott on the bottom of the racetrack, 0-11 of Bradley Bartley on the outside, 11 of David Justin just behind him. Dakota Henderson, Trey Smith, Mike Presley, Tanner Ensign, Jacob Shoffett, Mike Lovelace, James Napier, Jerome Cooper, Timothy McDonald, and Gene Watkinson down at least 1 lap. He's down 2 laps, excuse me. Rolling back around through turns 3 and 4 we go. Jumping up to a new camera angle, trying to make sure we actually stay part of the action this time. 0-11 just now starting to pull up alongside the 91. Whoa! Not sure what the 0-11 was doing there. Bradley Bartley straight down pit road. Green flag is out for the 4th time here at Nashville Superspeedway. 91 slow off the start. Not a great restart for him. 0 of Mike Presley putting some real pressure on the 00 behind him. Not with a great start either. And the 11 gets spun around. David Justin trying to click down there. Slams it into the wall. No caution here. But one very damaged race car in the Peace Energy number 11 Toyota Camry. Not the night these guys were really looking for. Hopefully this means for next time he's gonna stay going. His front right, or his front left is completely angled to the right. Not sure how that's really gonna work for him. That car is really broken now. Caution is out. James Napier again spins out. Let's just rewind because that's gonna be quicker. All right, so the 25 of Timothy McDonald behind them. Ignore the fact that his car says 88. Timothy McDonald did a big slide through turn 1, managed to recover it. 88 tries doing the same thing, spins his tires up, and just gets a little bit of assistance from the 25, and just gets parked on the exit of turn 4. Not the night anybody's really been hoping for here at Nashville Superspeedway. I think next time we may reconsider this track for the Cup Series here on Saturday nights with Fearless Broadcasting. 4th caution of the night here at Nashville. We'll be stepping away for just a moment for a word from our sponsors at Premier Racing Subs. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Stay fast and stay fearless.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Controller. Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
Pace cars, lights are off. We're going to be going green flag this time by here with the Wild West Racing League here at Nashville Super Speedway. Krishan Elliott still in the lead of the pack here. Trey Smith right behind him. Dakota Henderson on the outside with Mike Lovelace with him. Mike Presley in the 0 on the bottom. Tanner Ensign in the 44 on the high side. Off of turn 2 they go. Everybody trying to get settled in and ready to go once again. Through turns 3 and 4 we go. Everybody trying to get ready here. 3 getting right underneath the wing of the 91. Really trying to push that 91 across the start-finish line. Pace car diving down pit road now. Waiting on the green, and it's not on the restart zone. It's on the green flag here with the Wild West Racing League. Green flag is out here at Nashville for the 5th time tonight. 31 of 75 laps this time by, just shy of halfway. 5 of Dakota Henderson with a beautiful restart. Mike Lovelace not as well off. Oh, 91 gets up into him. Caution comes right back out immediately. 91 tags the 5, spins him out, and we're under caution once again. 5th caution of the night here at Nashville Super Speedway. Let's take another look at that. 91 and the 5 are both kind of to blame for that. Not sure if that was intentional. Sure doesn't look like it from my point of view. 91 and the 5 both kind of slid down and up into each other. Nothing they really could do about that, in my opinion. Unfortunately, just the way it goes here sometimes. Nashville proving to be the new too tough to tame. Because clearly everybody out here is struggling tonight. 91 of Krishan Elliott is so far the best off, having started in 2nd place, and he has stayed in the front since the start of this race. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. Not a lot to talk about. Haven't had a whole lot of action, and I'm trying to get some more information to our good friend Chris Lindsay. Bradley Bartley out of the race. Not sure why he decided to leave. Unfortunate, but we're down to 12 cars left in this race. Pace car's lights are off once again. Gonna be going green flag this time by here with the Wild West Racing League at Nashville Super Speedway. So far tonight, it has been a night of pure craziness. Jacob Schaffer down pit road with Timothy McDonald and Tanner Ensign. 10, 11, and 12 positions. 00, 25, and the 44. Now at the tail end of the field. rolling down towards 3 and 4. 91 of Kershawn Elliott still leading the way here. Trey Smith on the outside, Dakota Henderson behind him, Mike Presley behind the 91 in the 000. James Napier, David Justin, 5th and 6th respectively. 68 of Mike Loveless, 72 of Jerome Cooper, Gene Watkinson in the 111, Jacob Schaffet, Timothy McDonald, and Tanner Ensign. Pace car is off. Waiting on the green flag here, once again at Nashville Super Speedway. Through the restart zone we go. Green flag is out here at Nashville for the 5th time tonight. 6th time tonight. Just about halfway now. 3 of Trey Smith running way up high. 91 and the 3 trying to run pretty well together. Down the backstretch they go, side by side into turns 3 and 4. Question is, how much speed is Trey Smith willing to take into that corner, knowing he's on the high side where all the marbles are? Trying to keep their cars as good as possible for as long as possible. Still side by side down the front stretch into turn 1 and 2 they go. 91 trying to pull away from the 3 on the high side. 3 having some good luck up there on the high side. Not as fast. He backs out off of turn 2. Has a good run off of 2 though. He's still right there with him. Car and a half, 1 car and gaining through turns 3 and 4. 0, 11, and the 5 car up into the wall. 68 and the 88 all trying to run together. .37 of 75 laps completed this time by. I believe this is the actual halfway mark. Whoa, Gene Watkinson has crashed. No caution here. 3 all the way up to the wall. Mike Presley going with him in the 0. Let's jump and take a quick look at what happened to Gene Watkinson. He's running all by himself down the front stretch in the 111 Pepsi machine. Oh, just overspeed into the corner. Nothing he could really do. Stopped on the racetrack and made sure to despawn as quick as possible not to bring out the caution. 38 laps completed with 11 car all the way up to the wall there. Big slide from him. Oh, we do have a caution. Nothing from Gene Watkinson. Oh! 88 of James Napier. Why? Oh, there it goes. 88 car on your screen. Tries running the midline, loses the rear end again in turns 1 and 2. Overcorrects and spins out. This time he tags the wall pretty good. A couple of cars really trying to evade it. Managed to get around him, but another huge amount of damage on the front end of that race car. James Napier in the 88 not having a good night out there tonight. Kershawn Elliott, Trey Smith, David Justin, Mike Presley, Dakota Henderson, and Mike Loveless are your top 6 out here so far tonight. We're just over halfway. 6th caution of the night. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your order. Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. Veteran owned and operated, Raiders Wasteland offers something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players. Different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE. RAIDER PvE. Race off pit road, Krishan Elliott down to 5th. Jacob Shoffett and Tanner Ensign running up in front now. Mike Lovelace in the 68, just behind them. Everybody trying to get settled back down. Jacob Shoffett, Tanner Ensign on the front row. I just remembered that I do not have any of the drivers' standings for the playoffs on hand. Let me go and take a quick look at those. Apologies. I just realized that. Points standing. Okay, so chase drivers are Krishan Elliott, Scott Rush, Dakota Henderson, Trey Smith, David Justin, Mike Presley, and Gene Watkinson, and Tanner Ensign are all playoff drivers in the first round. 2 cars will be eliminated, so your top 6 will move on to round 2. For I believe 3 races, and then there will be 1 more race for the round of 4, rounding out the end of the season. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. Jacob Shoffett on the point. Great restart from the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. 72 on the inside, not having a great restart. 44 of Tanner Ensign and 68 of Mike Lovelace. 4 wide into turn 1 for just a moment there. Wow. That is a bold strategy into turn 1. I gotta go back and see some of that action. Dakota Henderson back here at least. Trey Smith runs it real deep in there, manages to get it slowed down enough. 11 of David Justin giving him a good shunt. Oh, I thought someone spun out there. 11 of... Who's the 011? Bradley Bartley, excuse me. 3 wide through turn 2. Trey Smith with David Justin and Jerome Cooper off of turn 2. Jump down to the 72 of Jerome Cooper now. 72 White Castle Ford Mustang. Plenty of guys trying to get these cars up to speed here. They're not having a great job doing it, unfortunately for them. Jacob Shoffett running away with it at the moment. Caution is out. Bradley Bartley off the racetrack. 3 of Trey Smith all over the rear bumper of the 72. Excuse me that I've been away for just a moment. 011 spins off a turn 2 and comes to rest facing the wrong way, but otherwise no damage on that race car. 7th caution of the night here at Nashville Super Speedway. This is the Wild West Racing League, brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. Sponsored in part by our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing.
Back here once again at Nashville Super Speedway, Jacob Schoffit still leading the way here. Tanner Ensign right behind him. Jacob Schoffit so far the most improved car on track, making up 10 positions since the start. Tanner Ensign with 6 right behind him. David Justin, in 5th, having made up 5. And Jerome Cooper in 6th, having made up 7 positions. Mike Lovelace, James Napier, Timothy McDonald, Bradley Bartley, and Gene Watkinson all down pit road this time. Everybody else deciding to stay out, try to run their cars as best as they can. Throughout the time we have left, I believe we're coming down towards 30 laps to go. Yeah, we're just under, I believe, 30 laps to go here. 25, I believe, on the restart. Yeah, one more time around. We'll restart on lap 50 of 75, and then go around 25 more times, and hopefully we'll be done. No offense to the Wild West Racing League, but again, as we are doing the doubleheader with the Dutch's Dirty Dozen here tonight on Fearless Broadcasting, and it also has come to my attention that our friend Chris Lindsay will be doing a broadcast for the Pro 4 Truck Series at... Oh, I just had the name too. Pace car's lights are off. Going to be going green flag this time by. Pace car's off, and we are going green flag this time by. Green flag is out here once again with the Wild West Racing League. Jacob Schoffit with another great start. 5 Dakota Henderson, and the 44 behind him, 91 of Krishan Elliott right on his heels, trying to keep up. Through turns 3 and 4, forgive me, I'm still trying to help Chris Lindsay get set up for the night. It's his first solo broadcast, so if you guys want to jump on over there and give our good friend Chris Lindsay some support for his first broadcast here on Fearless Broadcasting, mean a lot to me. Good friend of mine, fantastic broadcaster. Hopefully, if he is watching tonight or decides to watch this race back, he'll hear some of these wonderfully nice things I'm saying about him. There we go. 24 laps to go here at Nashville Super Speedway. Jacob Schoffit in the 00 Puffy Swag Shop machine, still running away with it here so far. Jump down to Mike Presley in the 0. Under a lot of pressure here. 88 and the 44 right behind him. 68 just up the road ahead of him. Plenty of action going on around this number 0 of Mike Presley. Really trying to get that car running in a good spot here. He's in 7th at the moment. 68 of Mike Lovelace scrapes the wall off of turn 4. Everybody trying to keep their cars clean. for the remaining 23 laps. I believe everyone's had quite enough of the cautions here tonight at Nashville, proving to be very difficult for everybody out here on the racetrack. Concrete surface, not a lot of grip. Add cold tires and a cold racing surface onto it. Timothy McDonald off the track. Green flag is still out at the moment. Not sure what happened to Timothy McDonald. He's off the track again, according to my time screen. Let's take a look at what's going on with Timothy McDonald. He's all the way down on the apron, and I believe turns 3 and 4 here. Trying to get that car back up to speed. Jacob Shoffett still leading the way through 3 and 4 now. Starting to catch up to the number 25 of Timothy McDonald. He's up into the wall. 91 into the wall. $20 laps to go here at Nashville Super Speedway. Again, sorry folks, I am trying to get things set up for Chris at the same time as broadcasting for myself and preparing for the next broadcast here tonight on Fearless Broadcasting. Jump down to Tanner Ensign. He's down in 10th. Oh, he's down in the grass. I didn't even notice that. Tanner Ensign down to the grass. He's had a monumental issue through the front stretch. Let's jump back and take a quick look at what happened here. Side by side with the 88, gets loose off of turn 4, and the whole car just goes for a dance through the grass. Keeps it off pit road, so no penalty on that front. But he is now safely in 10th place. Timothy McDonald right on his heels. 19 laps to go. We'll jump up to 3rd place of David Justin. Jacob Shoffett trying to run away with the race here at the moment. 91 of Krishan Elliott and the 11 of David Justin really trying to put some pressure on, catch back up to him. Not a lot of time left. 18 laps to go. Krishan Elliott is just over 1 second behind Jacob Shoffett. David Justin about a half second behind him. At the moment, this is the battle for the lead. Good bit of distance between all 3 cars. Jacob Shoffett being a repeat race winner here in the past couple races throughout the league, or at least a very consistent finisher, which is good for all of us here at the Fearless Broadcasting team. David Justin, another Fearless Broadcasting or Fearless Racing team member. Mike Lovelace as well. All fantastic guys and fantastic drivers. We are looking for more broadcasters, and we are looking for more drivers, as we do have special programs coming up throughout the year. I believe our next special program will be Sebring in the coming weeks. I don't know when that is officially happening offhand, but we will be racing in the 12 hours of Sebring. Don't know if that's going to be live, but that's going to be headed by our good friend and Goose's Rattlecan shop owner, Goose. No offense, Goose. I don't remember your name offhand. Jump back down a little bit further here. Let's jump down to Trey Smith as we come down towards 14 laps to go this time by through turns 3 and 4. 3 Winchester Bass Pro Shops Club Chevrolet of Trey Smith, trying to put some speed into that car. He's down in 7th place. About 3/4 of a second off Mike Treasury just up the road ahead of him. Trying to keep that car nice and smooth through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they go once again. Backstretch here at Nashville does have a little bit of banking here, so that does make the turn 2 exit just that little bit different. It's not a huge angle, but it's enough to throw you off if you're not prepared for it. 3-car of Trey Smith making a run on the 0 of Mike Presley. Up the inside he goes, straight on by. Trey Smith up to 6th place here at Nashville Super Speedway. Will Mike Presley be able to get him back for it, though, is the real question. 13 laps to go. Let's jump back up to our race leader, Jacob Schoffett, who is now only a half second ahead of Krishan Elliott. 44 of Tanner Enzyme, black car now, starting to get in the way. Not sure if that's going to help the 91 or if that's going to help the 00. Tanner trying to stay way up high through turns 1 and 2, not to interfere in the battle for the lead. Down the backstretch they go. Jacob Schoffett still trying to pull away here. He's already almost a second clear once again. Tanner Enzyme falling back further. 91 up into the wall, 44 in the wall, 68 up into the wall as well. 11 laps to go here at Nashville. Question is, how much longer will the 00 be able to keep going? I don't remember the last time he's pit, but I do know that it has been a good while. Let's take a look at that. He has last pitted. I thought that was... Oh, it does say. He last pit on lap 33. He's trying to run out that race car as far as he can. I just don't know how much longer he's going to be able to keep that car going, though. 6.3 second pit stop means he only took gas. Not sure if he's going to have to go again here soon. He may be waiting for the Hail Mary caution in the last dying laps of this race here at the Nashville Super Speedway with the Wild West Racing League. Nine laps to go here at Nashville Super Speedway. Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, Puffy's Swag Shop, and Goose's Rattlecan Shop. Our good friends over at Premier Racing Setups as the 68 goes around. Or at least had one heck of a slide. Caution comes out. There's the caution we were all waiting for. Mike Loveless. Dakota Henderson. Okay, come on here, SDK. Let me do what I need to do. Okay. So. 68 car on your screen. Little overspeed off of turn 4. Not sure if the 91... If he hit the 91 in the back, but he definitely hit the absolute hell out of turn 4 wall. Dakota Henderson just with nowhere to go. Just gets taken out by the 68 trying to evade it. All the way down to the pit road wall. Huge contact for the 5 on the left-hand side of that race car. Not sure how much damage he's got, but that is a lot of it. Jacob Schoffett, most likely going to pit this time. Tanner Enzyme going to be the lucky dog. Get that lap back for the WIO Outlaw number 44. Everybody, whoa, 00 of Jacob Schoffett running as long as he can. The caution here, going to be the Hail Mary at this point. Interesting move from the 00 of Jacob Schoffett. Forgive me, folks. I'm still trying to work out some tech stuff on my side. Pace car's lights are off. Gonna be going green flag this time by 00 Jacob Shoffett, still leading the way here. Trey Smith along right behind him. 88 of James Napier behind him. David Justin, Mike Presley, and Jerome Cooper, or no, Krishan Elliott, excuse me, on the high side. 00 really trying to get this race going again. 8th caution of the night here at Nashville Super Speedway. Pace car is off. Through the restart zone. Waiting on the green flag once again. Green flag is out. 00 Jacob Shoffett with a beautiful start. Oh, maybe not. He missed the shift. Caution straight back out here at Nashville Super Speedway. 00 with a terrible start and spins himself out under caution. James Napier of the 88 got stacked up behind the 3 and the 00. Jacob Shoffett towing back to pit road. That may be the night for him. David Justin now in control of this race. Yeah, Jacob Shoffett and Trey Smith both with terrible starts. 88 with nowhere to go, just spins out into the grass. Nothing he could really do. 00 spinning himself out under caution. Not sure if he had a problem. David Justin now in control of this race. 9th caution of the night in the dying stages of the race here at Nashville Super Speedway with the Wild West Racing League. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Pace cars lights are off here at Nashville Superspeedway with the Wild West Racing League Next Gen Cup Series. Going green flag this time by. Again, folks, I apologize. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of things fixed at the same time. I can only do so much, especially while I'm live, trying to help our friend Chris Lindsay get going on his end of things. Unfortunately, YouTube is being YouTube and OBS is being OBS. All that grade A stuff. Pace car is down pit road, rolling towards the restart zone, waiting on the green flag. Green flag is out. Much better start this time from everybody involved. Oh, car around behind them. Timothy McDonald spins it out on the restart. 2 laps to go. Still green, 3 wide behind the 11. What? We haven't taken the white flag yet. What is going on here? Timothy McDonald is causing us all kinds of issues. Dakota Henderson has crashed. Green flag is still out here. White flag at the line. For David Justin. Still leading the way here. Krishan Elliott right on his heels. 3 of Trey Smith behind him. 68 of Mike Loveless behind them. David Justin coming back around down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Trying to get the win here at Nashville on the final lap and the final restart of the race. It is going to be the 11 of David Justin in the only Toyota out in the field and wins here at Nashville Superspeedway. Krishan Elliott in second and Mike Loveless in third. Let's get him up in here. David Justin, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Do you got me?
I appreciate it. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Congratulations on a fantastic win here at Nashville Superspeedway. Talk us through what happened there on that last restart.
It's just saving tires and trying to stay away from all the wrecks in the back, you know, and being able to come up here. I thought about going into the pits and getting right side tires, but me and Jacob stayed out. I kind of figured that I was going to stay ahead of Krishan and all them because I'm using 4th gear. So 5th gear going into 4th gear. So, you know, they're staying in 5th, I think they are. And that was the only way I was going to win the race, to be able to come down from the high line and just keep on going and in 4th gear. So I got some haters out there, but it's okay.
Well, regardless, congratulations on a fantastic win here at Nashville Superspeedway. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No. I just want to say thanks to Fearless and y'all broadcasting and the guys here at Wild West hosting the races, and so if this can give me some good points right here, so trying to get that number 1 spot at the end. Very close.
Well, thank you for joining us up in the booth, and hope to see more of you next week. How does that sound?
All right. Thank you, buddy.
No problem. Let's get second place finisher Krishan Elliott up in here in the 91. Krishan, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, Krishan, not how you wanted to finish the race, but having led the majority of it, still a remarkable effort out there from you in the 91 car. Fantastic job with a second place finish, finishing right where you started. Talk us through it.
Yeah, the dirty air was insane tonight. Track conditions, super cold on a concrete track, got really competitive. I had nothing for the 11, and Dakota had a pretty quick car tonight until I got into him a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it was a great race, and happy with the P2.
Well, again, congratulations on a P2. Excuse me, I'm trying to do some tech support here through my iPad at the same time as get all this done. Congratulations on a fantastic second place finish. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Would like to thank my teammate Trey. I think he got a top 5, which is awesome. Would like to thank the competitors again for a great race tonight. I'm sure Dakota and I will have a conversation about our incident, but him and I race well together, so I don't think there will be issues going forward. But yeah, thank you for the broadcast, and I can't wait to watch it back.
Appreciate that. Thank you, and hope to see more of you next time. How does that sound?
That would be awesome.
Let's get third place finisher Mike Lovelace up in here now. Mike Lovelace is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Mike, congratulations.
Thank you.
On a third place finish there. Took us a while to get there, and talk us through the race start. Not how you were expecting it to go.
No, you know, cold tires and just wasn't ready. It just didn't grip up, and then I felt bad about that. You know, it gave a lot of people a little bit of damage, and so I always feel bad when something stupid like that, where it was my fault, happening. But I think there was a lot of that going on tonight, and so it played out. I just got the car repaired, didn't use my fast repair until later on. And yeah, it was good. I had a fast car. It was handling great. I kind of got lucky with that. And so I was very, very happy with the way the car was handling. And I definitely felt like I was definitely one of the top speed cars out there tonight.
Well, again, congratulations on a fantastic third place finish out there here at Nashville Super Speedway. Commendable effort to get back up towards the front of the field after a, well, no offense, colossally terrible restart of the race. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'd just like to thank all the Fearless guys, Fearless Broadcasting, appreciate you, Meals on Wheels and the Water Wheel Foundation. If you can, please volunteer out there with Meals on Wheels and donate out there to Water Wheel Foundation. And appreciate everybody.
Well, thank you for joining us up in the booth. We hope to see more of you next time.
Hey, thank you.
Well, folks, you've spent another perfectly good hour and 20 minutes with all of us here at Fearless Broadcasting for the first part of the doubleheader here tonight on YouTube. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. Wild West Racing League brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stand for Wit Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox. And of course, Fearless Broadcasting as a whole, sponsored in part by Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth, and until about 30 minutes from now, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.